On the resolution, all in favor? Roll call vote.
Borkett,
Yes.
Michio, Bollner, Strawinski,
No.
It was a long, emotional evening for the Dutchess County Legislature, but when their meeting ended in the early morning hours Tuesday, the legislature voted overwhelmingly to approve a $192 million bond to build a new county jail, or more appropriately, a criminal justice transition center. Public comment on the project lasted more than 4 hours, with opponents requesting a 90-day delay on the vote in order to seek alternatives. They expressed concerns about cost and questioned the need to expand the jail.
We just think that this project is much too large, considering that crime rates are going down. And we have introduced a number of different alternative to incarceration projects, including the Crisis Stabilization Center and crisis intervention training for our first responders. We need to see how those programs are going to impact the overall population at the jail.
Here speaking for the youth, that we do not need millions of dollars to invest into a jail, when we can use that millions of dollars to invest in a youth program to help us better the community, better the children. Using millions of dollars to invest in a jail would just downgrade the community, when we can better the community by putting it into a youth program to help the community.
We do not want an expanded jail here in Dutchess County. It is not conducive to building our community.
Please, by all means, do not expand the jail. By all means, we need to look at programs that are geared towards diverting the mentally ill. We need those programs, and we need to be able to assess the outcomes of those programs before we rush to building a new jail.
We need to put our money into programs, we need to put our money into people, we need to put our money into services that will help people rather than incarcerate them.
When we house inmates out, the process slows, the length of stay for inmates increases, and the total cost of the county rises. The last time we housed the bulk of inmates in other counties across the state, that cost us $8.5 million. We estimate that to return to housing out, that would cost Dutchess County in the neighborhood of $10 million annually. As an alternative, we are proposing up to $192 million bond request. You know that that is the ceiling. It is not necessarily going to be what we borrow. $192 million borrowed for 27 years totals $274 million in total borrowing costs. To house out over the same period of time, we estimate that to cost $310 million. We feel that that's relatively conservative. However, you can see that the housing out cost would be significantly, or at least more, than the bonding cost.
It is a justice and transition center. The most important part of that phrase is transition. We are trying to move forward on a facility that I think will not only set Dutchess County apart amongst probably every other municipality in the nation, but surely in New York State. It's going to be a place where, instead of just warehousing people, we'll be able to deal with the special populations that have been really ignored for many, many years, especially when we are housing them out and they're receiving absolutely no services.
It is this administration who will be responsible for crafting budgets for the County of Dutchess until I suppose the 2020 budget, with a fixed fixed bond that would accompany your action tonight, rather than housing out. I can certainly guarantee that Dutchess County taxpayers will not see an increase in their taxes because of it.